What up, y'all? It's Tony Merle from Go Talk Sports. The other day I was checking out KJM, with Keyshawn, Joel, and Max, and they were discussing Joel Embiid, pretty much being a preeminent big man, one of the preeminent figures in the NBA, and really showing his dominance this year. And Keyshawn Johnson made a very interesting comparison. Let's take a listen.
You know who he remind me of, Jay?
Who?
A young Kevin Garnett in Minnesota, but thicker.
Mm-hmm.
That mean kind of spirit that KG had, where he was aggressive. No matter what the case was, he could put the ball on the floor. He could pull up. He was a maniac. And he give you that frown. He had all that.
Yeah,
and I was looking at it last night, and I was saying to myself, man, that's KG. That's KG.
That's a great pull.
Except he's a little thicker, and his ass is a little wider.
Yeah,
Other than that,
but you know
pretty
what?
good.
What you just
So, I thought that was a very interesting comparison because honestly, it took me back to that late 90s, early 2000s era with KG. He was a bully. A lot of young cats don't remember, man. KG was a monstrosity, dude. He was skinny, but he played with so much fierce, so much passion, and he was one of the first, one of the more versatile big mans of the league. You know what I'm saying? He could take you out in that deep water, take you off the dribble with the speed. He could post you up on the block. He had the mid-range jumper. He had the fadeaways. He had the hooks. And again, he could attack you from all angles, much like Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Joel Embiid. He could Hakeem Olajuwon up under you, drop step on the block. He could take you in the mid-range game. He could take you out of that deep water if need be. You leave him open. He's gonna pop that open three. He'll step back, pop a three in your eye. It really is a very interesting comparison that I never thought of, man. But that young KG, MVP KG, man, where he had Minnesota being the number one seed and he won an MVP 03-04. It was KG was a monster, bro. A lot of young cats. We're not talking Boston KG. He was a monster in Boston too. We're talking Timberwolves KG, where he was going nuts. And I took the liberty of getting the stats. I took KG's MVP season. I got Joel Embiid's stats for this year. A lot of similarities, man. Like, it's gonna be two big differences, but the way it balances it out. So KG's giving you his MVP season. He gave you 24 points per game. Embiid's giving you 29 points per game. That's one of the big differences. But let's move on. 49% field goal percentage for KG. 49.5 field goal percentage for Embiid this year. We got 81% free throw percent for Embiid. We got 79% free throw percentage for KG. Similar, man. Again, so you had the point difference in Embiid's favor. Here's where KG gets a little bit in his favor. He's giving you 13.9, 14 rebounds a game. Embiid's giving you 11. You would like the big fella Embiid to, get a little bit more rebounds, but you can't scoff at 11 rebounds a game. But again, KG was one of the preeminent defenders of his era. He won a DPOY. Embiid hasn't been on the first team all defense. KG has multiple first team all defense appearances, so that's a little different as well. They both give you about 5 assists a game. KG was giving you 2 blocks, Embiid giving you 1.4. KG giving you 1.5 steal, Embiid giving you 1 steal. So like I said, very similar numbers. Keyshawn Johnson came through in the clutch with a very similar comparison, and honestly, the way it's looking, people say Harden is in the down year. He's giving you 22, 8, 10. You understand? He's 2 away from a triple-double in the down year. So it's Harden in the down year because he was unmotivated and he wanted out. Which again, I'm not saying that's cool. It's a bad look to force your way out of 2 teams 2 years in a row. That's weird. But if Harden is anything like the Harden I know in Houston, where he's dropping 40 ball, 40 ball, 50 ball, 50 ball, and Embiid is playing at this level, Embiid closes this thing out with an MVP, then you really can start comparing them to KG, in my opinion. If Embiid can close this thing out with a title, then you really can start comparing them to KG. But I just thought that was a very interesting comparison. I thought that was a very interesting angle that Keyshawn took. I never really heard nobody compare those two before, and I looked into it. The numbers even line up, man. But yeah, what do you guys think? Who do you guys think Joel Embiid play like? Do you think Embiid can close this thing out with a title and MVP with the addition of Harden? Who do you guys favor to win the finals this year? Very interested to know. Thank you guys for all the support. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.